friends. Welcome to our activity today. Reading numbers, recognizing numbers, and knowing the amounts is a very important skill to develop. And you're ready anytime to do some counting. We count all the time. We count our fingers. We count berries when we get them on our plate for supper or for a lunch. We can count how many pieces of a sandwich we have. Today I thought it would be fun to make a counting chart. So I sectioned off this piece of paper to make my very own counting chart. I saw one in a book and I thought it was interesting because we see the number, we see the number written out in letters, and then we see the amount in this part. So I'm going to make a counting chart for 0 through 5. So first I'm going to write the numbers. So 0 looks like this. Z, E, R, O, 0. And 0 means nothing. So there's nothing in this part of my chart. This is 1, O, N, E. This is 2, T, W, O. This is 3. That's a neat number to write with 2 bumps. T, H, R, E, E. That's fun to have 2 E's on the end. This is 4. That's sort of a fun number too, like stairs. F, O, U, R. And this is 5. That's a fun one with a little hat at the top. F, I, V, E. Now, amounts. So 0 is nothing. 1 is just 1 dot. That's 1. 2 is 2 dots. Only 2. Now let's put up 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3. That's 3. That's more than 2. 4 looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is more than 3. And the last one is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's fun to have a number chart because then you can count things. So I brought my blocks out today and I thought maybe we would count. So no blocks is nothing. Then there's 1 block. I can put my blocks here and I can see that that is 2. 2 is 2 eyes, 2 blocks. And then I could put 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. You could count Cheerios. You could count M&Ms. You can count little animals that you have. You can count all kinds of things on your very own number chart. So I hope you can make a number chart today. Another way to count is to use an egg box. Do you know how many slots there are in an egg box? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 spots to count things in. It's fun to count beans or spaghetti. I like to do that. I also have a wonderful book that I like to use with my friends so that you can learn to write numbers and practice. So these kinds of books are sort of fun. You can count the bugs and make the number. Those are wonderful to have at home while you're learning to count. And I have a book here, 5 wishes on different stars. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars in this book. So counting books are fun too. My story today is about waiting for snow, counting the days until you get to a snowstorm. You never know when snow is going to come. This book is written by Marsha Diane Arnold, and it's illustrated by Renata Lewinsky. Hedgehog found Badger staring at the sky. What are you doing, Badger? Waiting for snow. It's winter and I haven't seen one snowflake. One. It will snow in snow's time, said Hedgehog. All we have to do is wait. I'm tired of waiting, said Badger. He dragged pots and pans and spoons from his house. Wake up, Sky. It's time for you to give me some snow. Rabbit, Voile, and Possum came flying. Snow didn't. What are you doing, Badger? Asked Rabbit. He's trying to make it snow, said Hedgehog. Let's throw pebbles at the sky, said Rabbit. The pebbles will punch holes in the clouds so the snow can fall through them. You think that's going to work? I don't know. Pebbles rained down. Snow didn't. They came back and plopped on their heads. It will never snow, groaned Badger. When it's spring, crocus bulbs always bloom, said Hedgehog. Though sometimes they are late. My granny says a snow dance will bring snow, said Voile. But it has to be a special dance, danced with good friends. They stomped and they rocked, they bopped and they boogied. They whined and whirled and swirled. It was a special dance, grumped Badger, but it didn't bring snow. They were all tired after dancing. The sun came back every day, said Hedgehog, and the stars come out every night. Be patient, it will snow. I know one more thing to try, said Possum. Tonight, wear your pajamas backwards. In the morning, we'll have snow. This always works for possums. That night, Badger put on his pajamas backwards. See, the buttons are up the back. In the morning, he hurried outside. Snow, Badger cried. Yippee! Sugary snow, Badger frowned. It wasn't snowing this morning, said Hedgehog, so we made our own. Badger popped on to his porch step and moaned, Sugar is not snow. They tried though, didn't they? Crocuses always bloom in the spring. The sun rises every morning. The stars shine every night, said Hedgehog. Sometimes They come late and sometimes they come early, but they always come in their own time. The friends sat beside Badger. He was very blue, and they waited all together. And they waited while they played, and they waited while they hit tennis balls, and they waited while they drew and made paper airplanes and read books, and they waited until it was time, and it snowed, and they played outdoors and they made snowballs, and it looks like they're going to make a wonderful snowman out of that wonderful snow that they waited so long for. Thanks for joining me today. See you next week.